Hey, have you been struggling to put on muscle or lose fat? Well, I'm your guy because today I'm going to teach you how to make a lot of muscle or lose a lot of fat really fast, because today's topic is Trenbolone. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Abdullah Sohail Show. My name is Abdullah Sohail. Before we get started, let's get to know what Trenbolone actually is. Finajet Trenbolone, or Trenbolone if you're a funny guy like me, is an injectable intramuscular anabolic androgenic steroid. Oh my god, that is a mouthful. Synthesized in the 1960s and then made famous by the golden era of bodybuilding in the 70s. Trenbolone is a long-lasting supplement. That means it will stay in your system a lot longer even after your cycle has ended. So if you plan to do a drug test after your cycle, don't. On paper, Trenbolone is actually 5 times stronger than testosterone. Do I believe it? No. But it has a reputation and the nickname Kingmaker for a reason. Major bodybuilders use Tren to bulk cut or even recomp during their season or off season. Now comes the weird shit. Trenbolone was actually created as a muscle building supplement for cattle and livestock. Now, cows and bulls are actually stronger than human beings, and their dose is like 200 milligrams a week. So we humans probably should take microdoses if we are taking it, right? Wrong. We're actually really brave when it comes to shit like this, because there are studies of people taking 200, 400, 600 or even higher if they have a few cycles under them. So if you're a pro, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Speaking of pros, let's talk about the benefits of Trenbolone. If you're bulking, you're gonna get huge. Your strength gains are gonna be phenomenal. Your physique is gonna look amazing. You're gonna look like a human dick roadmap of the London metro system kind of being. It will also increase the red blood cells in your system, increasing your glycogen stores, making your recovery much faster and giving you that big ass physique in the process. But where there's a will, there's a way to fuck it up. So let's talk about the side effects that you're gonna get. First, we have the usual, the acne and bacne, especially when you have mediocre genetics like me. You're gonna get boils in some of the most weird places, like ass cracks. You're gonna get oily skin, not like regular oily skin or like T-zone oily skin. No. This is gonna be like, you better hide yourself or a country that runs on freedom is gonna invade you. I'm not taking any names, but you know if you know. Your prostate is gonna enlarge and you won't be able to pee. You're gonna start losing hair over here and start getting hair over here. It's gonna get super weird all over you. You're gonna get insomnia, and it's not gonna be like the lovey-dovey kind of insomnia where you're chatting up your baby girl, talking on the phone like, hey baby, what's happening? I can't sleep. No, this is not that kind of insomnia. This is the kind of insomnia where you deadass want to go to sleep but you can't. But now let's say you take some CBD, put some CBD on your head or your face or in your nose, smoke a little bit of, whatever, or take melatonin pills and manage to get some sleep. Tren doesn't stop messing with you. It's gonna give you night sweats. And it's not just like normal fever kind of night sweats. No, this is gonna be like you took a shower, you went straight to bed, no towel in between. Yeah, you're gonna have to wash your sheets every day, maybe even replace your mattress once a month. I suggest you just wear a sweatsuit or plastic bags. And just that stuff can get pretty annoying, which leads to a lot of episodes of roid rage, because you're so pumped up all the time. Speaking of being pumped up, it also gives you killer lower back pumps. So imagine you're trying to pick up your shoe, lower back pump. Try to pick up your kid, lower back pump. Take a shit, lower back pump. It's bad. It gets really bad. But not all things are bad. Tren does give you something. It gives you an increased sex drive. You're gonna be pounding like a dog in heat. But guess what? Tren also takes from you. It's gonna give you ED. Hard drive, floppy. Unfortunate. But wait, there's more. You're gonna get bloated. Your tummy's gonna be all out. You're gonna start to lose confidence and it's just gonna get really, really bad. But then you continue your cycle. You're trying to finish it. You're trying to stick through it. Guess what? You're starting to get man boobs. And then they start to lactate. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Don't do it, kids. But let's say you manage through all of that. You have really good genetics. You don't get some of the side effects that we're talking here. Don't get the bad ones at least. And you're on a cutting cycle, so you want to get shredded. That means you got to do cardio, right? Guess what? Tren really fucks up your endurance. You take 3 steps and it's going to be like a grandma riding a bicycle. Speaking of bicycles, let's talk about cycling. Now, a recommended cycle is 8 to 10 weeks, 200 milligrams a week. Now remember, you cannot change your dose during your cycle. Like, you can't change it mid-cycle. That means if you start at 200, stick with it till the end, and then after you've recovered and everything comes back to normal, now you decide to fuck yourself up even further, go for 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600. You get the picture. Fine tune it, fight your fight, figure out what works best for you when it comes to side effects and everything, because it's a game of genetics, it's a game of willpower, and honestly, it's a game of death. But in all seriousness, if you do manage with all these side effects and you're adamant to build your best physique, Tren is going to get you there, or it's going to kill you in the process. Now that's all the time we have for today. Remember, I am not a doctor and this is not medical advice. Please consult a doctor if you plan to use steroids. Get yourself tested before you take any stupid ass steps. Or talk to a psychologist if you plan to use steroids as a way to treat your insecurities. So if you liked the video, then like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more. Leave a comment down below if you want to talk about all the crazy shit we actually want to talk about. And don't forget to tell your friends. Bye.